So it looks like everyone is setting up for camp.
Beans has, well, I don't know, I think Will's tent is up first. Will's probably got a tent, he pushes a button and it probably just like sets up.
It's an instant. So Aaron is setting his tent up in the exact spot where my tent got picked up last time I was out here. So hopefully he has some luck tonight. Oh!
So about 12:40, I know because I checked my watch when I heard it. I heard 2 knocks just on the other side of the hill here from where we're sleeping. They were spaced, you know, probably 10-15 seconds apart, if that. It was enough time between them that I could have got the second one on audio if I'd turned my camera or my phone on, because I thought about it.
Okay, what now?
Okay, I'm filming these guys who are filming me. So anyway, I find this road up there, and it's obviously an animal path. And it goes uphill this way, and it comes downhill this way, and I decided I'm going to walk down it and find out where it comes out at so we know where we can walk up to go to it. So you go down so far, and then there's like a gully area, and there's these trees laying there. They're a big obstruction. And so I decided to just stop there and wait for a second. I was just kind of looking and evaluating whether I should cross them or go around them. And when I did, I'm facing this way, and a knock came from opposite of camp in the woods. And it was a real light knock, you know. And I mean, the reality is it could have been a squirrel eating a pine cone, and he dropped the pine cone and he hit a branch. But it happened twice before I moved on to the next location. So. And back in there is where I heard the knocks. Up in there? Yeah. See how it's kind of a gully-like thing?
Give it a shot.
That's the road, and it goes around the curve because the blockage. I tried taking the short detour, but I heard a bunch of buzzing like bees, and I'm allergic, so I avoided the short detour and I took the long one, which is straight up the hill here. Yeah. Look at that hat. And glasses and a beard. You have that beard.
Okay, I find the stick across the trail interesting. Ooh.
But I still want.
Wow. Was it skinned like that already?
Yeah.
We check the roots. Is that right?
There is no roots.
Well, that is long gone from me.
Yeah, that was placed there.
This is broken across the trail. Got the same skinned out place on it in the bark that the last one did.
Yeah. It's in two spots.
But he probably hit it bad.
Okay, we're coming up on another tree. This would be a third one blocking the trail. So, broken again.
This time it's got bark removed from the bottom, not the top. Oh no, there's a spot up there too. Not as prevalent as in the other ones.
Yeah.
This is a green tree though. I mean, this isn't like it's a dead tree that fell over.
Oh yeah.
Another tree broken, blocking the trail. Makes you wonder what's up the trail.
Let's see if it shows up on our map. Oh, left me.
I mean, it looked like it was brute force, just pushed it over. There's no weak spots, no holes. Nothing. It's a completely healthy tree, just pushed over, broken in half. I mean, there's plenty of other trees here that are of similar size, or smaller, or bigger, and none of them are broken over. So I don't think it's a snow load issue.
You get the snow load thing in Alaska.
Oh yeah. Hey, Will, you got your clear?
Yeah. So we got some claw marks right here, and then some up there.
So
So Aaron right now is examining the tree that is broken to see if there's any kind of indications of claw marks, if a possible bear climbed up on it, or anything that looks like the marks on the tree with the claw marks.
I don't think so.
Yeah, before we lose light, we should probably check those other trees.
Yeah. Critical thinking and deductive reasoning comes in. You know, this is almost like we're doing, you know, forensics in the forest after the fact. And I mean, it's pretty bizarre. I can't really explain it off the top of my head. I mean, it doesn't really match the markings of a bear. The tree's just broken halfway up. It's a pretty good sized tree. It would take a lot of force to do that.
Okay, I'll tell you got claw marks up here. On the broken one. See maybe like 2, but they're about the same size as those back there.
So what do you think, Will? You think we got a bear that just likes to push trees down and block trails?
It's always possible, but I mean they're I hate to say it, they look like a hand, you know?
Yeah.
With a thumb.
Does that have a thumb? Maybe I'll go look at that. Just
I don't know.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, but it was really light and faint, so it might have been just a tree limb falling out of a tree or something. But what did you hear?
Well, I heard 2 interesting things. The first is, but then I'd say 15 minutes of laying down and just listening, I thought I heard a pretty clear knock. I look forward to hearing the audio if it picked it up. I even said, hey, anybody hear that? But no one responded. But then, the odd thing we were just discussing, I thought I heard you unzip your tent and then not really do anything. And then zip it back up 10, 15 minutes later. And I was thinking, what's he doing? Why isn't he getting, is he sneaking around? Why isn't he making more noise going to the bathroom? Or did he think he heard something and he's chasing it? I thought it was very strange, but, whatever. You can do what you want at the night. But then I found out that that wasn't you, or Will, or anybody else. So, and you apparently heard the same basic thing and thought it was me. And our tents are right next to each other there, so it would make sense. But neither of us remembers unzipping anything, and we both heard it. So, strange.
So I heard a long zip, like a tent door being unzipped, and I thought it was Aaron because his tent's right next to mine, and he thought it was me, and because I thought, what's he doing? I thought he might have heard something and was getting up to check it out, and I was a little concerned because I didn't want him walking around by himself. But I never heard him get out of his tent. I never heard any footsteps or anything, so I just thought maybe he was adjusting a sleeping bag or something. But yeah, we both heard mystery zips in the night, but it wasn't either one of us or Will, and Marshall doesn't have a zipper on his bag, so.
And my tent's like way over there.
It sounded close.
Yeah,
it didn't sound like it was over there.
Yep.
Well, I kept hearing stuff like walking. This is probably about 2 in the morning, like on the road and up in this general area, but it sounded heavy, but I don't know.
And we had a game camera set up in camp, but it doesn't look like it caught anything. It's like the last pictures were around the time we went to bed. That's weird. I've heard of mystery voices and mystery sounds, but never mystery zippers. That's a new one. I don't know what that could be.
So Beans, we didn't make it out to the lake, but what do you think of Sasquatch Alley?
Well, this is a really interesting area. It's got a lot of prime habitat, and the environment's pretty similar to Little Twin Lakes, and it's really not very far away. It's just about 2 miles over that way. So I would say that probably some of the same individuals or groups that frequent that area probably frequent this area. We had some pretty interesting things happen. Vocalizations almost as soon as we got here, knocks the first night. Last night, not so much in the way of activity, although we did have some strange things happen. We got out, we walked a lot of trails. I think we probably put about 5 or 6 miles under our belt total, and you know, I know you found some areas that you want to explore later on. So I look forward to hearing your findings with that. We found a lot of trails and offshoots and game trails, and this place is just a labyrinth of little hidey holes and places to go, and you know, there's abundant wildlife in the area, and I think this is prime habitat. And I want to thank you for bringing me out here. Thanks to Bigfoot of Stevens County. I had a great time, and I can't wait to get back.